didn't think I'd be, one, finding this many fairways, and two, hitting it as far as the balls are going.
Be low spinning, that head is.
You sure it's not me swinging it like Rory McIlroy?
I mean, it might be.
Do you see that, Stephen? Little draw down the middle, 292. What are you saying?
Unless you want to try anything else, that's the one.
It's like a say yes to the dress moment, isn't it?
Somewhat.
Yes, people, it is custom driver fitting day. I have never been fit for a driver in my life, so I am beyond excited. Does it get any better than new driver day? I don't think so. For adults, it's as close as we can get to Christmas. So we're on the way to Scottsdale in Birmingham, where a new store just opened. I've had my Strixon driver in the bag for what feels like forever, and I have never really played around with shafts or anything. So yeah, let's see what happens, and let's see what driver I am walking away with, because I will be choosing one. So without further ado, we'll see you guys at Scottsdale. So here we are, we're in the bay. By the way, this is the biggest simulator. I don't know if you'll get the perspective here, but it does not feel like I'm in a simulator. It's probably the size of 3 or 4 put together. But anyway, we're here at Scottsdale Golf, and look who's come to watch. He loves golf so much, he just couldn't stay away. Predictions, what do you think I'm going to be fitting to today?
TaylorMade or Callaway?
Okay, TaylorMade. I'm coming in fully open. TaylorMade or Callaway. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, but wow. I've not even hit a drive yet and I'm already impressed. So fingers crossed I get on and we actually don't just start shanking it all over the place. But we're here with Ryan. Ryan is going to be working his magic on the numbers.
Yes, I am your golf tour guide, shall we say.
Yes, and I've never had a driver fitting, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for you, but...
Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. We'll see what we can do.
We'll see what we can do. So shall we hit some?
Let's go for it.
We found the club face. That's always good. Felt a bit skinny.
A little bit low on the face. So I'll let you hit one more, and then I want to collect a little bit of data.
Centre of the club face would be nice. Stay on top of it.
Club face.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely club face.
Yeah, because I'm going to say I'm normally fighting a really strong into out, so okay. Low on the face again.
So this kind of pattern that we see, is this like a usual usual what we would see?
No,
like
usually hooking to the rail.
Usually hooking, really?
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I uploaded a driver video where less than all we're trying to do is stop me hooking it, which was 2 into out and 2 close face.
Well, to be honest, if you would have hit that out of the middle of the face, that would have drew, because your path is 3 degrees into out, your face is 0.7 open to target line, so you'd have hit a push draw.
We just need to find the middle. Okay.
That's just gear effect to the driver. You hit it out the heel, it opens up and goes right. If you hit it out the toe, it turns over and goes left.
That's probably the first one that's found the middle.
Yeah, that was middle. Yeah, a little open, a little open.
That felt okay.
Yeah. Line ball. That's good. So would you say that's your good? A little fade?
My really good is a little draw.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I've got a really consistent, even
some
of my good ones fade a little bit. I wouldn't say I always hit a draw, but because I'm fighting a hook, I tend to probably bias a little bit towards the round.
So we're aiming down the middle and hoping for the best at the minute?
Yeah, probably.
Little bit.
But I know I'm really strong into out, so I think I've got a natural draw tendency in how I swing, I would think.
Okay. Well, it's not necessarily the flex in the shaft that's as important as people make out. It's more the weight, it's more the mass and how people interact with the mass.
Okay.
I could give you something heavier, but really soft, and that mass will kind of fall behind you and your path will go even more into out. I'll give you something lighter, you'll get it back out in front of you. So, you know, for your, I mean, you're getting warming up now, so we're living around, you know, 104.6. I think overall, if I took like your average, your right miss is coming out from, the face is a little bit open and it's coming out the heel.
Yeah.
Launch direction 3.6 degrees, so it's going out to the right, it's curving heavy to the right. You know, club head speed, 100 miles an hour. It's quite high and spinny, so I would say you would struggle in the wind.
It must, yeah, so that's a good point you make. So I've found sometimes I've absolutely, what feels like I've hit it really well, and it's gone way higher than the normal drive, but it's not gone any further.
Okay.
So I definitely get that high and spinny shot all the time. When I find the centre, that is, which is infrequent, but it does happen.
In terms of head, have you got anything you wanted to try, or have I got just absolute free reign?
Ooh, I like this. I like the way you said that. Yeah, free reign. Why not?
Free reign.
Yeah, I've got some subconscious biases within, but I want to walk away with the best driver for me, 100%. And I like me a colourful shaft.
That's the most important thing, right?
Absolutely.
Something that looks good.
I was expecting to be hooking it off the planet, and now I'm slicey.
That's what he wants to see. He wants to see, if you came here and you were sitting line balls, you know, he's going to say, well, why are you here? Why you come to see me? So you hitting your...
No, I know, but I feel like I've been hitting driver good. I honestly expected to step up there and just hit a few off the fairway. That's not the world we live in, people. Listen, you're getting the raw, unedited fitted here. That's what you came here for. Hopefully that's what you clicked for. But we hit a good one at the end there, so hopefully we've found a little something.
Personal preference is important. I mean, but I get, so like my job is to obviously try and get you as good as you can possibly be.
Yes.
Within the confines and the tools that I've got. You turn around and go, if I fit you for a Callaway Max head with a Ventus Velocore 5S red shaft, and you go, don't want that, I want Autoflex Titleist. I'm like, okay. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I've done my job.
No, it's honestly, I'm fully open. Fully open. Okay. This head straight away feels significantly bigger than my head. Oh, this feels nice, you know. How can a driver feel different straight away? But it really does. Bit of a hit the floor. So it looks a bit better than it is, but that felt nice. We don't mind that. And there's the draw I promised Ryan. Oh, out to the right.
So talk to me about how that feels. What kind of feedback are you getting from it? Now you said you felt light.
It feels nice. I'm maybe a little bit less aware of where the club head is.
Okay.
It feels like a lot less effort to swing it.
How'd you like that head, by the way?
Head looks nice on a dress. More inviting than my one, that's for sure.
Right, so we're going a little bit of a shaft tweak.
Okay.
Ready for you.
Feels heavy.
Another lovely colour for you.
Yeah.
Nice matte red.
Yeah, right.
Ah.
Okay.
We're turning it over now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Bit of draw action from the boy, which is nice, which is what we like to see.
Spin rate's come down. Flew 257, 275 total.
Oh, lovely. Take it on course, wouldn't you?
Yeah. If you could bottle that up, you could sell that for a lot of cash.
I like it. Cut across it a little bit.
Close. That was close to being good.
Yeah.
Just the face was just a little open.
So interesting. It's the face today.
Like, if your path stayed like that, I mean, albeit it's a little bit into out, is what it is.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
If that face was 1 degree closed, you'd hit a lovely push draw. You're like Tommy Fleetwood.
That is the first and last time I think I will be ever mentioned in the same sentence as Tommy Fleetwood, but I'll take it. Right. That felt good. That felt like a good hit. Unless you tell me otherwise.
No, I've got no complaints with that. 265 carry, 280 total. I mean, as far as how you hit driver, how does that compare? Is that pretty good?
Yes, yeah, yeah, 100%.
In a perfect world, I just need to bring it down a little bit. So
It's too high.
A little bit. It's 133 feet. To put it into context, Rory McIlroy's height with his driver is about 120 feet, and he hits it very high, and he's also 320 in the air. So if we can bring that, if we can bring your launch down, so you see on the right side,
Yeah,
your launch angle 16 degrees.
yeah.
13 would be considered high. 16 is obviously very high.
Okay.
Dynamic loft. So static loft on that face is 9 degrees. So you put that head down, it says 9 degrees on it, it's 9 degrees. You're 18.5 degrees, so there's a lot of this, right?
Okay.
So I'm obviously going to do what I can to bring that down. But good thing is, hitting it pretty close to the middle, I mean, that's 1 mil from the toe, or like off centre,
Yeah.
which is,
Yeah.
that's pretty good,
Yeah.
you know. So this is very encouraging.
Yes,
This is very
100%.
encouraging.
No, and the shaft feels like the.
Do you want to know? Do
Sorry?
you want to know?
Yes.
You want to know information? Right.
Go on, go on.
So the Ventus Blue, soft and gets progressively stiffer. So you've probably seen the Ventus range. They've won the most events on tour the last year or so, right?
They're everywhere.
So Ventus Black is big boy. You've got a very, very stiff tip section, very, very stiff handle, and a slightly, and when I say slightly, I mean that much, slightly softer midsection.
Yeah.
Because at some point the shaft does need to load. But if you're a big boy and you've got a lot of speed and you yank on it, that's a good shaft. The blue and the red are slightly different. So the blue has a similar tip section to a Ventus Black. So it's very, very stiff. So there's not going to be a lot of whippiness at the bottom, but the handle's soft. So it feels nice. So for guys who like to hit fades, it's actually not a bad option because it feels nice and flowy, but the tip section is really stable, so that head stays there.
Right.
Ventus Red, I've found, is very good for guys who want to turn the ball over because the tip section, so you said to me, feels quite stable.
Yeah.
It's because the handle is the same as the handle in the black. It's a very stiff handle, but the tip section is a little bit more active.
Okay.
So because what we see, all I want from you
Yeah.
is to turn the face over,
Yeah.
leave the face more square. So that tip section, being a bit more active, will square your face up a bit better. Almost.
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 On course, I probably wouldn't grumble.
Okay. But we're getting granular. We're trying to dial it in.
Yeah.
Really trying to dial it in.
Trying to find fairways, right?
Yeah.
Feels good. And if you just look up at the numbers, we were just saying, I just then, the perspective is crazy because I thought I was hitting really bad ones there, but we're looking at sort of 4 on the fairway, 1, I don't know, 15, 10 yards just off. Average carry 255. So the numbers are okay. The numbers are okay. No panic just yet. And I think last time I was hitting a driver in simulator, my spin was like 3,500. Really high. Magician.
If that was your driver, right, you walked out the door with that, you could make that work. With a little bit of like trying to get that dynamic loft down, you could make that work. But
Yeah.
I think we can get you better than that with what you've already got.
Yeah.
Just because in the wind, you would struggle with that launch and that height. We don't want to fit you for something that's absolutely nails when there's no wind. We want you something that you can play.
Please, yeah, 100%.
Because I don't know if you've looked outside recently. Yeah.
I've tried filming it. Tell me about it. Yeah, everyone watching this knows about the lack of content. I had to go to Turkey just to get content this year.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
It's been unplayable. So we've changed heads.
We've changed head.
Ryan, we've
changed head. So I really like the Callaway head. I'm a big fan this year. There's no sliding track for the weights anymore in the Callaway, and TaylorMade, same thing, they've taken it out because it makes it head heavy. That is the DS Adapt Cobra. I don't know if you've seen much about it, but they've got something like 40,000 loft sleeve settings you can get it on, so you can get it upright, you know, flat. You can essentially do what all the other drivers do, but you can bespoke it a little bit more. So generally speaking, if you loft the driver down, it aims right and becomes flat. You can't get it perfect, whereas, you know, the Cobra guys think with their adapter, they can get it really, really bespoke. So for you, like we're seeing in a perfect world, I'd like to get you launched down. I'd like to make it easy to turn it over. So, you know, theory's one thing, practicality's another, so give it a bash. That one can go.
Yeah, immediately no.
Left it open a little bit.
I cannot believe I'm hitting it right today. Release the hands, release the hands.
Better?
Better.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that at all. Oh, look at that spin. Low spin knuckleball.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little low. A little low. But the heights come down. So like if it's windy, that's mega. And you 149 smash factor. So that is like plumb out the center.
288 down the middle.
It's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Even for me, that is pretty good.
Just a little right.
Not bad though, not bad.
That looked very nice.
That was very nice.
First
draw in a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 286.
263 carry, 103 height, so that's good. Those characteristics, I mean, obviously, you've hit it just a little bit low on the face, right? It's very low on the face. However, it's performed for you.
It has.
It's performed. The launch is that. It's that window of tolerance in terms of what I would consider high. So 13 degrees, it's high, but the spin is low enough, so the flight is quite good.
You've worked absolute wonders with this driver so far.
A little bit right, heel strike. We've got the same shaft. The only thing I've changed is I've made the DS Adapt upright, so it'd be easier to get it to go left. I mean, you see the patterns are very similar.
They are, yeah.
I would probably give the edge to the, even though I've spelt it, put it in wrong.
The Cobra.
The DS, the Cobra. Yeah, average. Your ball speed is 2 miles an hour quicker with the Cobra. Spin rates come down a little bit. Heights come down. Okay. That's a lot more manageable. Launch angles come down, which is interesting because the static loss on the face is the exact same. Land angle shallower, so it's going to run more. Carry distance has only gone up by 1 yard, and total distance has gone up by 6.
Okay.
So very much like you look at that, there's not that much difference. However, if you look at this, Cobra is slightly better, slightly. Because I know when you look down at the Cobra, it didn't look appealing until you started hitting it very well, and then all of a sudden it looks nice.
Funny thing, isn't it?
I know,
it's funny how that thing's...
We get the amount of people come in to have lab fittings, they go, oh, I really want a link, and I'm like, are you sure? And then I put a DF3 in the handle, I can't hit that, and then I show them the stats, they're like, yeah, I'll buy that. All that goes out the window.
Oh, 100%.
All that goes out the window.
The first one left of the fairway, everyone celebrate.
Yeah, 285 total, 250 carry. Spin's just dropped a little bit. Very low spinning, that head is.
You sure it's not me swinging it like Rory McIlroy?
I mean, it might be.
that was a joke. Everybody, that was a joke. I can't argue with the Cobra, Stephen. They're good numbers.
Shaft we know that works.
Yeah, I love the shaft.
And we've got the GT head.
So much power. Heavy head.
Yeah.
Heavy head.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not bad. No, blocked it a little bit, but
Yeah.
not bad.
Not drawing on me.
No. Not bad though.
Not bad at all. Not feeling the head that much.
No, no.
And how it feels in my swing.
No.
Which is a shame because I was hoping to get on with it, but. That was nice though.
Yeah, better.
Maybe draw.
268 carry.
Oh my goodness.
That might be your longest one.
I take it all back. 292 total. Are we joking here? 268 carry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I'm finding it harder to deliver this head because it's that little bit heavier.
It is heavier. The Titleist heads and the irons as well, they are heavier. So for me to give you that, I would probably have to change the shaft and make it a little bit more stable.
But I don't think that's necessary because we've already had some heads that felt quite nice off. Give it one more chance and see if I'm expecting it. Oh, that was good. That was pretty good.
It's long.
Yeah, 288 total.
It's long.
Oh, when you find the middle with this club, she goes. Oh, it's going to be a decision between forgiveness and distance, isn't it? The age-old battle. Oh.
It's just hung on.
Bad swing, but I think it's just it's kind of, it was such a bad shot that it's, was it forgiveness? Was it, I don't know. Do you know what's crazy though? That's, by today's standards with obviously what you fit me in, that's felt like one of the worst contacts and connections. And it's still, I think, out-carried every single drive I hit with my Strixon. It's gone 262 total, and I don't think any of my Strixons even rolled out to 262 today. Back to the Cobra.
Yeah.
Little tweak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little tweak. Just because the Cobra worked really well, I just wanted something. I just wanted a slight change, and I'm hoping we can do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
If I was brutal, right, that wasn't a great swing.
Yeah.
But that was a really good result.
Yeah, I agree. Right side of the fairway, 285 total. Honestly, these numbers, I don't know what I was expecting today, but I didn't think I'd be, one, finding this many fairways, and two, hitting it as far as the balls are going.
Yeah. That's just kind of a testament to what you can do with different
100%.
gear, right?
That felt middled. That felt absolutely middled.
2.9. That's your longest one. Right.
Do you see that, Stephen? Little draw down the middle, 292. What are you saying? Come on.
So this is the point in the fit where I usually go. Unless you want to try anything else.
It's like a say yes to the dress moment, isn't it?
Somewhat. I mean, the thing is, we can, if you want to stress test it, we can absolutely stress test it.
Yeah, it's like, I'd be stupid. I've hit so many fairways. It's now just been the longest hitting. I feel like I have to try the TaylorMade.
Okay.
Because I don't know. It's just one of them things. You never know.
Yeah, we'll try TaylorMade.
But the stakes just got, like, the threshold is up here now.
So future Ryder Cup venue, yeah? This is kind of, when someone's in two minds, so you've said, okay, I want to try TaylorMade. All right, that's fine. If someone's in two minds, if I've got two parts that are very, very close, and it's, I don't know, I usually, okay, right, have you ever played golf abroad? Have you ever heard of this course? I'm like, right, okay, so Adair Manor, Ryder Cup venue.
Yeah.
I'll put you out, right, there's your target, and then I'll give you 3 shots, and very quickly, under a little bit of pressure, people are like, oh, I like that.
can't you do it on a course? Well, this is the closest example we'll get. From the driving range onto the course, Stephen is creasing. Stephen is absolutely creasing.
The pressure is on now.
The pressure is on. No! No!
There we go.
That is me on course, ladies and gentlemen. The bottle of I don't know what.
Are we feeling the stress a little bit?
We're feeling the pressure.
There we go. Just there.
It's not a bad end result on course, is it?
It's all right, that.
Yeah.
255, right rough, right. Let's try the TaylorMade.
It's a bit unfair, really. I've teed up the TaylorMade really nicely here, because if I find a fairway now, then it's all of a sudden big hoo-ha. You know? That wasn't on purpose, obviously. Right, okay, here we go. TaylorMade. First hit. Feels very similar in the hand, actually.
And that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Radar is turned off.
That was in Drive the Green territory, that was. Oh no, oh no. That was nice.
That was nice.
Oh,
Dennis.
oh boy. We are in trouble. We're in trouble. Weirdly, it's harder to tell with this if it was a good hit or not.
That is very much the feedback that the guys have given, because it's an all carbon head, so all of it's carbon. Previous, like your stealth models, were titanium with a carbon face.
Yeah.
That whole head is carbon, so if you mishit it, it's more difficult to feel.
Yeah. Well, even so, they were really good. I wasn't actually sure if they were that good.
Yeah.
Miss hit, big miss hit. Out the bottom.
Not really though.
Really? Felt so well. Again, it goes back to my point, but it's it's actually a fairway. Forgiveness, people. That felt horrible. Yeah, it was a bit heely. Oh God. Okay.
Pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Pretty good. The only reason I didn't give you that TaylorMade is because it is very light.
Yeah.
And your feedback, so Callaway head is heavier than the TaylorMade, and you already thought that was light. The Titleist head is probably the heaviest.
Too heavy.
The TaylorMade is probably the lightest. Callaway's slightly heavier than TaylorMade, and then Cobra is slightly lighter than Titleist. So it's coming back towards where kind of you're calibrated. You can feel the head.
Come on, Cobra. I feel like the Cobra deserves it. Why am I doing that?
Good, bad one.
Good bad one, yeah.
Very good bad one.
It's probably just straight, isn't it? Straight fade, but because it's a dog leg left, it's exaggerating.
So your range is still up here on the right where we were. So it's still taking into account dispersion. So where your kind of quote unquote misses, I mean, okay, it's 25 yards right, albeit, but numbers wise, it's really good. I mean, you did hit it high on the face, the spin's dropped, but it should, like we should see that. So the club is performing as it should based on how you're swinging it.
Basically, I need to short up because that was actually a really good
That was
drive.
actually all right.
It was just a bit of a straight push and didn't find the centre.
Yeah, just a little push.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason that didn't draw is because you hit it out the heel, because your path is 4 to the right, your face angle is 2.7 degrees open, so your face to path, that screams draw.
Oh, okay.
But because you've hit it out the heel means it's kind of gear affected and pushed it. So if you'd have hit that out the centre, that would have drew.
Okay, that gives me a bit more confidence. I felt like I wasn't putting good swings on, on it to give it a chance. Caught the floor.
Yeah, it's still going though.
Yeah. Great miss.
So you've drop kicked it, 250 in the air.
Yeah.
I think the good thing is they're both very good. They both work. We can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just kind of comes down to what do you like the look of, what sits well, what feels nice, you know. Doesn't always happen, but it's very much like a much of a muchness. Performance-wise, they're not a million miles away from each other with the way that they set up. Personally, I think the versatility that the Cobra Adapt system offers, we could get the head to sit in a way that best suits you and how you perform. The TaylorMade, not as much, but we can still do some things that would help what you wanted to see.
It's Cobra.
Cobra?
It is Cobra.
Okay. I think you look good in a Cobra hat, that's what I say.
So what next?
If that's the one, then we build it here, today, and you walk out the door with it today. You can watch us build it if you want to.
I mean, you guys probably, it's been obvious probably watching this video, it's been the best by far. It's probably the driver that got me going as well, hitting good ones. Cobra DS Adapt in the Ventus 5S.
Yes.
Fujikura red shaft. Thank you guys for watching. This will be on course in the bag very soon. Peace.